This is part one of what if Deku was a pharaoh. Now, Deku just moved to Japan with Zia and some bodyguards and Bria. Bree. Um, Deku. Bria is Deku's cousin. Now, Deku, he in the same school with Todoroki and Momo. Bria is also in that school. Now, Deku is best friends with Todoroki. He also convinced Todoroki to use his fire side. He also told Todoroki, you control your fire. Your father does not control it. You have a half quirk. Your fire, your father has a flame quirk. Now, that would be like me having my father's quirk, commandment, but he controls my power, which he does not. Or my mother's fire, and she controls my fire, which she does not. Now, Deku, Deku, you see this right here? This eyeliner thing, that's the mark of Taurus. Taurus is a god. And his father, Carter, he once hosted Horus in his body. Now, Deku does wear like the bracelets, these Egyptian bracelets, and the earrings, symbolizing he's a prince. People do find this weird since they don't know nothing about Egypt, so they don't know that Deku's a prince, which I'm gonna make people find out when on the first day. Deku is a prince. Now Deku goes to the first day of middle school pretty good. Deku start dating Momo, not yet, but Deku gonna start dating Momo. He's best friends with Todoroki. Todoroki's fire is equal to his ice. So his quirk cancel each other out. The effects of his quirk cancel each other out. Not like the danger part. I'm talking about like the drawbacks cancel each other out. So Todoroki don't get freezed. And y'all also don't get burnt. So Deku, okay, the first day ends. Deku goes back home. He gets picked up in a limousine by his bodyguards. They greet him saying, Your Majesty. Then Deku gets in the vehicle. Everybody said, what do they mean, Your Majesty? And then some people search him up. Now, Carter does make it known in Egypt that he's a prince. A king, a pharaoh. So people see that he has a son, Izuku Carter. Izuku Kane. Who is a prince of Egypt. Now, later on down the year, Deku started dating Momo. Now, this one gonna skip 2 years. This ended the middle school. Deku, teacher don't throw a paper because they're not in the same middle school. Teacher asks, what do you all want to be when you grow up? Everybody put hero like it they think. I'm just kidding. I know you all want to be heroes. We have some people applying to UA. Todoroki, Shoto, Yaoyorozu, Momo, and Kane, Izuku. As everybody said, yeah, that makes sense. As school that's let out, they go home. Deku start training with Bria. Bria was also in the school, but she wasn't in Deku class. Now, they train, Deku trains on his speaking so he can speak faster. He also trains on his eyesight so he can see faster. His reflexes, his strength, and his speed, his durability, his agility, his dexterity, and everything else. Then when school rolls around, Deku goes into the entrance exam. He gets dropped off in the limousine like he does. Everybody sees it. Deku gets out. He walks in with Bria. They go in, they sit down next to each other with Todoroki. No, with Deku down because Todoroki and Momo, they took the recommendations. Deku gets first place on the entrance exam. Bria gets second because that's not the overall score, but that's just in the entrance exam. Bria gets second, Deku get first, Bakugo third. Deku doesn't know Bakugo because he can go to his school. Now, second part, they doing the robots. Deku and Bria leave early because they answer the question very, very fast. So President Mike talking to them. He said, you two are very fast. What are your names? I am Izuku Kane, and I am Bria Kane. He said, what are you like, sisters and brothers? No, we're cousins. He said, oh, okay. Why do you two want to be heroes? Deku says, I just want to be a hero. It seems fun. And I want to save people like my father did. President Mike says, your father was a hero? No, he wasn't a hero per se. But he did save people. Or I could be a hero like my auntie or my grandpa. Yeah. Let's be a hero like my mother or my grandpa. I just want to save people. Bria says, yeah, we have the same intentions. I also want to be a hero because of my mother and my uncle and my grandpa and our grandma, which we haven't met. Well, yes, we have met, but they're both, they're not of this realm anymore. They're both, I don't really want to speak on that part, but now everybody else come in. President Mike started doing his explanation. Deku isn't, talking, talking to himself, but he is moving his finger around. Deku, he just minding his business, listening to President Mike. Then Ida got up and said, I cannot believe Yue would make such a drastic mistake. And then President Mike said, what are you talking about? You forgot a robot. The 0 point. You forgot a robot. He said, President Mike said. President Mike don't say nothing yet. Then he points at Deku and said, you, stop moving around. Deku don't even isn't even, responding to either. Ida thinks that Deku annoying him. But it's just that Deku doesn't know who Ida talking to. You know, you know, and then Bria taps Deku and says, I think that dude talking to you. No, Deku said, oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention to him. I thought President Mike was going to continue his speech. And Deku said, oh, and you, please sit down. I have the feeling that he was going to get to that, and what I was doing was none of your concern. And besides, you're breaking the rules. No, he don't say that. And besides, you're making a distraction for other people. Standing up and yelling. He just sits down. He's not very mad because he know that the kid didn't try to annoy him. Deku tall too. He not as tall as either, but he tall. Taller than Bako at least. Now, Deku goes out. President Mike finishes his speech. He says, "Thank you, kid. Thank you, Izuku. No, thank you, Kane." Now, as I was gonna get to the 0-pointer, it's just an obstacle. You don't have to fight it. It's worth 0 points. Then he tell him, all right, go to the practical exam area. You're gonna get a card. You go to that card designated area. Everybody go to that area. Deku's still in the same area. Bria is in the area different. She ain't in the area Bako either. Deku gets ready. Oh yeah, Raka, she does walk up to Deku. It says, oh, hello. Then he said, hello. Then she says, why do you have that on your eye? Deku says, it's like a religious thing. And she said, oh, okay. Then she walks away. Ito was finna come over here and ask him why he got a tattoo on his eye. But then he heard what Deku said. It's like a religious thing. Then President Mike started counting down. When I count to 3, those gates are gonna open. You're gonna go want to run out and destroy some robots. President Mike started counting. And then Deku, as soon as the gates started to open a little bit, Deku gone. He's a blitz. Which Deku is very fast in this. Now Deku pulls out his little sword. Which I'm gonna say is just a straight sword. It's not like the one the Egyptian guards had. He pulls out this sword. He started cutting robots down. 3-pointers, 1-pointers, 2-pointers, they all points to him. Now Deku got a lot of points. Then they released the 0-pointer. Uraka still gets stuck. Deku saves Uraka. From the 0-pointer by shooting a fireball at the 0-pointer, incinerating it. Now Deku picks up Uraka and brings Uraka to Recovery Girl. Recovery Girl heals Uraka. Uraka thanks Deku for saving. Deku leaves before Uraka can thank him. Bria, she also leaves because the exam over in every part. Bria, she got second place because she has what kind of magic? Just word magic. Whatever she say happen, like explode, something gonna explode, close, something gonna close, open, something gonna open. That type of magic she has. She get that from her mother. And also, she has death magic, I think it is. Like she can decay things like Shigaraki do, but it's way, way, way more intense. She can talk to the dead and stuff like that. Now, They leave and they wait for to get their paper from UA. This one gonna lead us off, and I'm finna record the next video. See you later. Peace out.